That was really, really fast. So we hardly could, like, I don't know, catch a breath here. Either way, we are back here. You are on HeflaTV. My name is HeflaMog. I'm casting here with Benji, and we are casting the Join Dota League Season 3 Division 2 Europe. Balkan Bears versus Osliki Gaming is what we see here right now. And Game 1 was amazing. The drafts, as usual, from Balkan Bears, like, they went a bit more conservative with the Wraith King, but Osliki, they had exactly what it needs. So, like, in the draft, I was curious if Osliki really studied Balkan Bears and knew how to counter them. And first, it didn't look like it, but the longer the game went, the more I actually saw that Osliki is really well prepared against Balkan Bears. So Balkan Bears lost their game, even though they had a quite okayish start when it was about going to towers. I think one big reason for, like, Balkan Bears not snowballing as hard as we used to, like, see them is because we had, like, an awkward mid. Chomi was really the MVP. Like, he was shutting down V. Then later he was shutting down pretty much everyone. He snatched Roshan. I mean, he got Roshan. And he snatched the Aegis. Like, he did all the plays. All the disables, all the initiations. And just in the end we saw one good play by Judo, for example, with that nice bait. But to be honest, everything else, Chomi is really the man of the match, in my opinion.
Yeah, and you know, that Brewmaster did work out for them, and it did get banned out by BBC, unsurprisingly, in the second half.
Yep.
While we did also notice that BBC tried to go for that Faceless Void Scarif Mage combo, but Osliki Gaming just wasn't having any of that. Picking up that Scarif Mage along with a Lycan, the Lycan that worked out so well for them last game, as it took him a little bit to get online, but as soon as he did, he was doing so much damage.
Yep, absolutely. And I don't know, I think Balkan Bears, and this is the problem, what I'm always saying about Balkan Bears, I think all good individual players, but sometimes you just miss the, or you see that the experience and everything is missing, but they start to have some moves, like they're chasing less, committing less sometimes, which they did in the past, so they're getting better. But to be honest, I think the Radiance pickup of the Wraith King, that was a huge mistake. I didn't see the whole point of it. But either way, we don't want to talk about Game 1 too much, because Game 2, they are drafting so fast. This is speed drafting, which is, I mean, usually good, because sometimes drafts are, I don't know, forever. Either way, Faceless Void with the Witch Dog, so we have the combination as well. Skyrath Mage is not available because it is on the other side, and there we have the Lycan as well. So Balkan Bears, they don't fear the Wolf, which is quite interesting, because you should fear a Wolf. I mean, in the end, of course, he got a double and a triple Rampage, but it wasn't because he had crazy amount of damage, it was just because he really did all the right clicks, and of course he was the one able to chase. There's also now a Vengeful Spirit coming out, as well as a Pugna. That's interesting.
Well, the Pugna and Lycan, we're seeing a lot of possibility for you know, team fight damage, as well as just pushing down towers, once again coming out for Osliki, and this time they've basically got the Jakiro kind of factor on their side, with that Pugna Nether Blast basically doing the same thing with slightly more damage, but a more mana also required. On the opposite side, we've got the Necro Abaddon. Abaddon, a hero we don't really see very much.
Yeah.
He was kind of a popular pick against the Morana combo for a little bit, but now he's, you know, it looks like they're trying to go for a more defensive lineup.
Yep, looks like it. Abaddon, Necro, like the Necro is gonna be on Petrino. I'm not sure what we is gonna pick up, but it's gonna be the last draft. Jakiro is still available if they wanted to, and to be honest, why not? I mean, he had a bad start, but this time, to be honest, like, there's nothing really in mid that can counter we that much, even on a Jakiro. So it's about the last one to ban. They decided to go for Death Knight, which is quite interesting. But let's see. I mean, Abaddon can make a lot of things possible. We have Voodoo Restoration, Aphotic Shield, Mistcoil. That's a lot of healing coming out. Necrophos, also, of course, the Death Pulse. It's funny because the Death Pulse is actually healing, so it's actually the life and the Death Pulse. Depends on like what position you are. But they ban out the Tidehunter, which I can absolutely understand. Like, having the Tidehunter here would be, yeah, quite awkward. Huge ultimate, nice offlaner. Definitely something you don't want to have.
So who do you think is going to be on this offlane right now? As they do already have two mid candidates. I've occasionally seen a Pugna go on the offlane, but it generally doesn't work out that well, as he just doesn't have a lot of defensive capabilities. And there are still a lot of good offlanes left on the table, as in you've got the although you've got the most mainstay, the Tidehunter being banned out. If you want to go for push, you can pick up that Nature's Prophet. If you want to go for more aggression, you can even go crazy with a Batrider or a Scent.
There's still a Meepo.
Meepo off lane.
No, not offlane. I'm talking about a Wii Meepo or Wii Chakira. These are like the two options we have that would at least go along the signatures. But then again, I don't know if it really fits. I mean, Pagna, Vengeful Spirit, Scarab, Mage, Lycan. I'm not quite sure, but it might happen. I mean, after all, this is Balkan Bears. But Osliki has, of course, it's their turn. First, 5th pick. And to be honest, I think we should see another core. Even though that Pagna is going to be in a farming role anyway. So, let's see.
Yeah, because, you know, it's more than likely going to be a Pugna mid on the Osliki Gaming side. I say that, they do have a few other choices, and I've even seen a few teams decide to run Vengeful Spirit as a carriers. We do see Undying getting picked up, and Undying, it does work out well here with the stuns and additional abilities the other teams give. But Undying is a very risky hero. He's a very all-in. Picking up an Undying says you want to win this game in the first 20 minutes or you're in trouble.
Yeah, and Undying is strong later on as well, but this time they want to go for a more pushy strat here. And usually the Undying is actually on Balkan Bear's side, so Undying is not out there. So we still have Jakiro, Warlock, maybe Meepo. These are the heroes I would expect from Wii to play. So they still have a minute and 30 time to think about it, but I would expect like something like that, something in that direction, something with a big ultimate, or the Jakiro for the push, because right now the push is relatively low. I don't know, Haki's gonna get his Void again, the Abaddon on Levi, on Senigata, the Witch Dog on Levi, Necro by Patrino, and as I said, Meepo, Warlock, Jakiro, that would be my guess.
Well, yeah, any of those would work very nicely with Balkan Bears. They do have the Face of Void Witch Doctor combos. It is going to be the Jakiro.
Yep. That's the push we are needing. Like, this is the push they need, because without the Jakiro, I don't know. And to be honest, I think this time the Jakiro is going to have a better mid, because Jomi just outplayed him in the mid with the Haze Rush, pretty much. So the guaranteed misses and everything. I mean, he was a bit unlucky as well, because he not just got the misses from the Haze, he also got the guaranteed from the Brawler, or the ones that are like the percentage chance on Brawler, not just the guaranteed miss. So I don't know, like the mid really was a bit RNG fucked, I have to admit that. But let's see, this time he definitely has a better time, and they decided to go with the old proven thing. And we're just going to introduce the teams, even though some of you know it already, but some people might join it. If you just joined, then welcome here on HeflaTV. My name is HeflaMoke, and with me is Casting Culture, BBZ versus Osliki, and here we go. Haki is playing the Void, then we have Senigata on the Witch Dog, who is running towards the enemy at the moment, and we have Wii in the mid, of course, on a Jakiro. Then here in the offlane we have Levi and Patrino on his Necro. And let's see, Senigata, you don't want to be here. You really don't want to be here.
Well, he might be going for a defensive ward right here, but he could walk right in front of the opposing team, but he's going to go the other way. Like a 50-50 chance for death.
Yeah, if he goes to the right, that's pretty much death. But at the moment it doesn't look like it. So Levi would be here with a Photic Shield, could help him out. But I don't know, Osliki, they're really playing baity at the moment. Like, they really want this to, I don't know, go with sneaky plays. This reminds me of the last play we saw actually by Judo, which was this bait of Patrino, and Patrino fell for it. So let's see. They're drawing. We can draw a bit too. There.
Everyone's drawing.
Everybody's drawing. Look, like, oh my God, he's going in there. Question mark. Def.
Yeah,
now.
This is so close. There is going to be two here. We do see the
God.
Witch Doctor. It's
Is
so
he expecting
close.
it? And they go on him. There's the stun, but is it enough? I don't think the right clicks are enough. And there's Wii. I don't know. Does he have? He has the breath. He's slowing them down. This is 4 mid committed here. Levi has the haste drone. Is he going for something? Yes, he's going for Judo. He's going for Judo. Look at this with the haste drone. He might actually get it, and with, of course, the aphotic shield, he might get him. No, there's the stun. Oh, he doesn't get it. The first but is going to Osliki. It was so close. It was so close. Senigata didn't dare to go closer there with the casket. It would have been just 2 bounces, but yes, Osliki is starting here with the first blood, but it was, I don't know, on the tip of a toe.
Very, very crazy, and they have kind of given this Void a little bit of free farm and free experience up here. It's just been like 1 or 2 creep waves, but at the same time, he is now going to start getting harassed, and he's picked up that Stout Shield, but the Stout Shield doesn't work a lot against the harass. These two on top are going to be doing against him. The Undying and Scarlet Mage, both, they don't need Stout Shields to do their damage.
Yep, absolutely, and I couldn't even believe it that like Osliki is waiting so long there in that position. So they secure the first blood, which is of course a nice start for them, but I don't know, in summary, like, this could have gone horribly bad, to be honest, but they had the luck and the RNG again on their side, as well as the timing. Like, the Aphotic Shield and the last hit, not enough, and I don't know, yeah, it was good. It was really good. A nice start for Osliki, and let's see what's coming out. We have a Howl build on the Lycan, so yeah, Haki has to be careful with all the right clicks, especially from Big Gnome, because, yeah, with Decay and everything, plus Howl up, Undying hits for a ton.
Yeah. As we do see that Void just trying to get rid of every farm he can. There is a Witch Doctor kind of rotating over us. We are seeing a 2-1-2 on both these two sides. This is like 3k MMR Dota. Or even, you know, Dota 1.
No, it's just, I'm actually, like, I really like dual lanes. I think dual lanes, you're gonna see them a lot in the future, even in competitive. Because tri-lane's not... The problem is, we see so many games where tri-lanes fail, and then you just have a lane where nobody really got XP, and then you need to somehow come back from this. Dual lanes always crunch you some nice XP, and it's, yeah, at the moment it's looking good because both teams go for it, so it's fairly equal. This is the answer to what we have, and I don't know, they might want to go here for Zenigata because he only has 300 HP, and there's another decay. Now the right clicks are coming, but oh, Judo is under attack of the tower. He got the bash, but of course he got the tower aggro off. Now he's hitting here on Big Gnome, and yeah, just a time walked up. But Big Gnome, does he want to go in there? He still has tower aggro, he has to get it off. There's a rotation of the Witch Dog. If there's a casket, there's actually a casket flying, but it's only level 1. The right clicks are coming in. It's not gonna do anything, but yeah, you saw with all this decay spam, he brought the Witch Dog down to 300 HP with all the strength missing on him. 300 HP.
And 300 HP just isn't a lot, as I think that's only about 1 or 2 Arcane Orbs coming out from the Scarlet Mage. As in the base damage is 80, plus his intelligence. Yeah, doing about 100 damage.
Yep, absolutely. This is a nice combination, but here we had to go here. Inquisitor itself is getting interrupted by Levy's Mistcoil, but in the end, it's just not enough. I mean, the good thing about a lane with a Necro, and that's why I love the Necro, like Patrino is going for the build I love. He's going for that Heartstopper aura, which is really preventing the enemy from staying around, especially, I mean, Inquisitor, he doesn't have any crazy mana by default. The only problem is he has Tranquil Boots, so you need something to interrupt the Tranquil Boots all the time if he's going to right-click something. He's doing that himself. If not, then of course someone else has to do it. That's the biggest problem. Oh, there's another blast on Patrino, but yeah, the Death Pulse is just healing it up.
Yeah, both these two just being annoying and harassing each other. Both of them actually have a lot of harass potential.
By the way, like this is what most people don't even realize, and this is also the biggest downside of Necro. Like a Necro in a lane is really strong, but unfortunately a bit underplayed in the current meta at all. And the biggest downside of him is really Tranquil Boots, because you can stay in range, and the HPS of Tranquil Boots is higher than the Heartstopper aura percentage on level 2. And that's of course, yeah, it's a huge problem for a Necro, because he can't really drive the Pugna out. The Pugna is just waiting till the Tranquil Boots kick in, and that will heal him up. He even put the Tranquil Boots aside. Look at it, he put the Tranquil Boots aside behind the tower, going for the right clicks, and now he's healing up with 12.8 HPS. But Wee's coming in there. Oh, does he have a Frostbite? No, there's the stun. Do we have anything else? Nope, there's no slow, no stun, no nothing. You already left the mid lane, and there's Zenigata to just pick up some XP.
Yeah, but at least they're not giving up that middle experience. But at the same time, you know, this Lycan, he's been having an okay, in fact, I'm saying a more than okay time here on middle. 34-6 versus a 27-1 Jakiro. As Chomi, you know, I haven't actually been playing.
But look, Big Gnome is rotating in. They suddenly make this to a tri-lane here. And even though they have a double damage on a Jakiro, they have to go back. I mean, the tower got quite some damage here. Patrino is still around, just harassing with the entire thing. But oh wow, in the mid, we had a rotation, and I missed that one. That was the slow of the Skywrath Mage. And Zenigata, he was there just to pick up some XP, but instead he lost a lot of gold, because there was a slow, and then of course Jomi just used his first ultimate form.
Actually, I was watching that on middle, and it wasn't so much a slow, just a simple case of Lycan popped his ultimate, and no amount of tier 1 tower Ring of Rosies can save you when there's a Lycan with so much move speed and
Yep.
so much crits and so much damage.
But still, they keep on pushing. He has level 3 Liquid Fire. There's another blast, of course, on Inquisitor, which is gonna hit even there. But, I don't know. Let's see. Wave of Terror on many people here in Necro. He's getting a decay, but let's see. I mean, he's still dishing out a lot of damage, which you should not underestimate with the Heartstopper aura when he's there in range. And, yep, the tower is going down. 70 HP. Let's see. There is the last one. But, he didn't really decide to go for it. Now he's going for it, but, they want to go. There's the Decrepify and everything else. Now, they want to go. There is the slow here on Patrino and the Mystic Flare. That Skywrath Mage is really 6 minutes in, already that high level. And now, of course, we have the Abaddon falling as well. Zenigata is the next target. There is no magic missile whatsoever. But, let's see. No, they're not going to follow him. But that's the biggest problem. Judo here, this time he's probably going to be the playmaker, I guess. Because he got tons of XP. Like, he was there for everything. He was in range for the first blood. He got top a kill, like only with the Undying. Then he got mid a kill now. That all is just a rush on the Skywrath Mage. So they get the tower, yes, but for what cost? A 5-0 at the moment. That's not looking good.
No, they just gave up so much to get that, and it was mostly because, again, they just didn't know when to quit.
Yeah, I guess they really wanted that tower. They really wanted that tower. Now Wii is top, but gotta be careful there. Inquisitor is also rotating there because he knows Wii is here and just wants to make it happen. But I don't know, with the HP currently on Wii, he might as well just go back to the fountain. He has to. This is too low. Like, if there's the Skywrath Mage incoming, he can just solo him easily. So Haki versus Chomi in the mid, but Chomi using his... there, the ultimate is being used and Patrino is coming in. He's relatively low HP, but he doesn't have the ultimate yet. There's the casket, but it's not bouncing again in the other direction. So this doesn't really bring anything. Maybe on the other side, no, that won't help anything. Even the Undying is coming in. The Undying, by the way, not going for... Well, actually, yes, he is going for a Tombstone, but the Tombstone build... Not yet seen the Tombstone at least, but this was really bad because, I don't know, Patrino not level 6. Levy, what are you doing here? You got the Aphotic Shield, there's a nice casket, but it's not bouncing. The Mystical Flare again getting the kill. This is...
No, that was not a kill, that was a very nice suicide from Levy.
I didn't even see that. I thought it came out too late, but no, it's a suicide. Jesus, Hefla, I'm sleeping.
That was absolutely fantastic, timing that perfectly, but still, a kill is still a kill. He's going to lose all the opportunity to get that level 6 he desperately needs, and this tier 1 tower is forfeit. But Necro, they're still playing aggressive, they still want to go for this, and they might take out Lycan. Yes, they will.
Yep, that is a tower for a Lycan, I guess. Okay. I mean, the problem is really that Patrino didn't have the experience required to, like, make this a nice turnaround in mid. The Chrono came out with a Lycan under the tower in HP range for a nice ultimate there, but unfortunately it was just level 5 because the offlane was also not going too well. And I don't know, we are 9 minutes in, looking at the net worth, the tower is going down. Shakira is actually going to get it some more harass damage on Obi-Wan Banan, and let's see what BBC is going to do. I mean, at least they... Yeah, got that return kill on the Lycan. Still 5 kills ahead for Osliki, and now the next tower is going to be pressured.
Yeah, but all it's going to take is just them to go up too far close to try and get that tower damage. And, you know, Osliki, they can punish. They've got that Pugno with his Decrepify, and it does provide a lot of opportunity to, you know, punish Wii as soon as he tries to go forwards.
Yep. And to be honest, like what also most people completely underestimate how much counter push Bignum is. Here as there's a Tombstone, but the Tombstone not really doing anything. Now Bignum also being slowed here. Let's see, there's the Crevify on Negata, he's slowed there. Where's the Mystical Flare? There's the Mystical Flare, but the Chrono onto, they turn it around here. Where is the damage? Bignum is actually getting focused, not Inquisitor, that's kinda awkward. Haki is getting the Magic Missile and he will get bursted down. No, he does not manage to get the entire thing, and this is really too bad. They don't manage this turnaround, but maybe now with the casket it's bouncing forth and back. This is really nice call out. Judo is the next target, but Wii doesn't go for it. He wants Inquisitor and he's going for it. The last one is finishing it, but the problem is still this ward. This ward is just killing them at the moment, and they don't have enough damage to do anything else on those two last people. And in the meantime we have Chomi just chipping away that tower.
Yeah, just getting that split push off. I think that maybe he would have gotten a little bit more had he TP'd bottom, as they were all pretty low and didn't really have very much to do if he just pressed his ultimate and killed all of them. But on the other hand, you know, picking up a guaranteed tier 1 tower versus a possible set of kills.
Yep. Oh, and maybe we have another go here. Wee is being stunned, and there's so many people. He's so dead. Zenigata, he can't even do anything, and wow, Mystic Flare. Mystic Flare, and easy. Just
they
2
all
kills.
go down. That tower is, you know, it's almost dead, but they're giving up so much to get this tower damage, and if we have a look, yes, they're ahead in terms of tower kills. They've got one more tier 1 tower than their opponents, but they've given up a 4k advantage to Osliki, as well as a, you know, about a 2.5k gold lead.
Yeah, it's pretty much, it's almost 3k on experience and 4k in gold. When it updates, we should be there. And I don't know, maybe now top Osliki is trying to push, and I don't know, I know maybe BBC really wants to be aggressive, but Osliki is just countering it so well. There's actually a stun here on Levy at the moment, he's getting healed. Oh, there's Inquisitor. Wee is under focus, the Aphotic Shield healing him for now, but oh my god, with the last Nether Blast and the negative urn charge, it's so, but Pacino is coming in, interrupting Inquisitor, but it wasn't even a kill. The next Death Pulse is not coming even out. This is too bad. No, all the healing. Haki, just too bad. Oh, but there is the Death Ward, and it's doing a lot of damage here. Inquisitor even has to go back, but with the Arcane Bolt, they just got this. And now, oh, Mystic Flare coming out. Haki, he's just getting shielded, but he doesn't have anything else. No, he's getting stunned. Obi-Wan Banan wants to get him. They have another slow on Obi-Wan Banan, so they can go for it, but the magic missile, it's cooling down. They need some luck with the bashes. No, Levy, he tried to get him. They have another time walk. 5 seconds. 5 seconds, that's pretty much it, and Abaddon is getting the kill, but Haki is gonna pay for it. Is he the Crepify on him? Time walk out. Maybe the Mystical Flare? Oh no, not enough mana, and also no Arcane Bolt, but Levy is going in here on Inquisitor, at least interrupting the clarity, but I don't know. In the meantime, we have the Lycan, just got the tier 2 tower pretty much.
And he's going for a solo rush right now, as they are actually now ahead. You know, aside from that tier 1 tower on top, but a tier 1 is better than a tier 2, as 2 is more than 1, or so my calculator tells me.
But the problem is the timing of BBC is very unlucky, because, like, Pacino died before he could get the Death Pulse off. Then we have, then we had he's dying before he got anything off. Like, he TP'd in, got silenced, and that's it. I think he managed to get 1 Liquid Fire, and that was it. That was everything they had. I don't know, Chomi he scouted out, but like BBC doesn't expect or suspect this Roshan. This would be an easy kill on Chomi and maybe even a snatched Roshan, but unfortunately, nope, it's not happening. Haki could jump in 20 seconds though on the chrono, and yes, this Roshan is going down. And this is of course a bad sign. Like, the Radiant team is taking Roshan, and BBC didn't even suspect it. No wards, no nothing. Prepared them. At the same time, they get the top tier 1 tower. And Osliki, now we can actually talk about the snowball. It's just a snowball yet. I wouldn't call it more than a snowball. It's not an avalanche yet. It's not a death ball whatsoever. But in some minutes, if Balkan players keep on trading like this, we definitely gonna have this 7,500 heading towards 10k with that Roshan and tower when it's updated. Pacino going close here, but Inquisitor, Obi-Wan, oh my god, they're trying to heal everything, but Pacino already so low. The Faceless Void actually got the kill here, but let's see, they kill the ward. Inquisitor, the last Nether Blast, and there is Pacino's first kill with the Reaper. So they get 2 for null. That is at least a bit light at the end of the horizon here.
Yeah, as in at the very least, you know, BBC are still in this, but at this point they need Osliki to either pull back the pressure or make a mistake while attempting to pressure.
Yep.
And you know, that was a small mistake right there. They didn't really have that much vision at the time in enemy jungle, meaning that they were a little bit blind.
Yeah, oh, but Big Gnome with Obi-Wan support? No, they don't want to do it. But there is, yeah, gotta be careful because the Skywrath Mage, there's the swap, Magic Missile, and yeah, Mystic Flare, full duration. The mech is coming out, but he's already so low. That's the biggest problem, he's already so low. Even the cast can't really help you. And Senegata there as well. Oh god, they're really following him. Judo already with, I don't know, it's so much. There is not another slow coming out, so I don't think they're gonna get him. But still, like, I don't know, Big Gnome maybe? No. They're just falling back. That's the problem. Wee's playing like he had awesome laning, like he had, I don't know, a mid stage that is just insane. The problem is he's not as tanky as he thinks he is, and with just one little rotation, just one TP scroll of the Skywrath Mage, and that's the easy kill. They have the perfect setup for it. They have a slow, they have a silence, and they have a stun. And that is, what else can you ask for? For a Skywrath Mage, that is.
Oh, I was going to say just generally, as in like, I want 4 Divine Rapiers and...
No, but I mean, the Judo is having the best game of his life. A support Wraith King is taking over here a core role, pretty much. Like, he has more influence on this game than Inquisitor at the moment. Inquisitor is supposed to be the farming Pugna, so BBC managed to shut him down a bit. But Judo, the roaming support, is having the game of his life, pretty much. Like,
yes.
He was already good on the Nyx, but here on the Scarif, he is having a blast.
One of the huge advantages of a Scarif Mage is he doesn't need items, as in he's, it's like what you said, a Scarif Mage has practically everything he needs, next to just a hard stun, and against this team, you don't really need a hard stun, so to say. As in, they don't really have a lot of abilities that require, they can run away from. They don't have a Lycan, they don't have a once they Storm's Road, the silence is good against him as well.
Yep. I don't know, let's see what we got. Pacino is going for a pipe, actually. We have the mech, of course, already done. Arcane's unfortunately not yet on Senigata. Haki is going for the standard build. Maelstrom with Mask of Madness for the ATS, but... I don't know, it's... I'm trying to see if Balkan Bears could counter something, but the problem is, when I look at the Lycan and a level 3 Necro, Howl level 4, like him being level 14 at all, like they can go high crown. Like
so just look how fast that tower exploded.
Yeah, that's not even funny. That's the problem. This was Netherblast, of course, plus Necros, plus everything. This ward is doing so much damage here on everyone who's just casting a spell. There's even a Tombstone coming up. I don't know, they don't even have the necessary counter push at the moment. That's the biggest problem. Levy's trying his best. There's a casket flying out, stunning the Necro creeps at least. But still, like, look at the tower. This is just passive damage, Netherblast and everything. This tower is going down before anything else is gonna happen.
And during all this, OSG hasn't really put themselves in harm's way. They haven't been forced to go up on the high ground. They're just simply using their minions plus the Netherblast to win the game.
Yep, absolutely. It's the second time we see, and Osliki, they say like, hey guys, we don't need more, we don't want to commit more, we just got the tier 3 tower, we go back, they play very disciplined. You also see in the net worth now, of course, the Lycan is really skyrocketing away from anyone else in BBC. Like, we is the highest with 6.1 and 4k ahead on the Lycan. This is just not funny anymore. And now we have a Necro 2 on Inquisitor. Like, as I said, Inquisitor, the one with like the, I don't know, the least impact on the game. I mean, up till now, because he couldn't really make those big plays. But now that the ward is high level, as well as the Netherblast doing the damage, like he has 1 point in Decrepify because he doesn't even need more. But the ward is doing so much, as well as the Netherblast, plus the Necros. They can siege easily without even getting close to their objective.
And the real shame is, you have a quick look at the experience graph, and it's like, oh, it's not that bad. As in OSG, they've got a lead, but it's stabilizing. And then you go click the gold tab.
Yeah, the gold is not funny.
Gold.
The gold is just not funny. And now look, they don't even bother to smoke. They just want to go for a direct one. But the problem is, there's an invisible Lycan. And now they found we. There's the Decrepify. Slowed. Mystica Flare. He's down already. Haki's coming in, but he just destroys the ward and has to already run away. He's going down probably, most likely. Yes, he's definitely gonna fall. In the meantime, I don't know, Levy is gonna be chased, but he's stunned right after his ultimate, and now he's finding himself within so many people. Senigata swap, but no magic missile to follow up. There is a slow on him. Bignum is just following. Look at him. He has so much at the moment. Look at him. 112 right click. He really wants to go for it. There's the ultimate by Patrino, but he's not really getting him, and he can't even follow him that much. Like, he's faster. That's the funny part. 340 versus 360. But Bignum, oh, he took the wrong turn here, unfortunately. Oh, Decrepify. He's safe from that tower so far. So in the end, they can just keep on going for the tower. I think we are looking at the end of the game here. They don't have anything. They can't get them out of their base. These racks, they're just dying to Necro units.
Yeah, we just see these racks going down. They want to go for another team fight. The Tombstone gets popped, and so does the Necro. You're going to see the buybacks coming out from Osliki, of all people.
Yeah, Levy is calling it. He's calling it, and I think it's the right decision. Like, Osliki just, I don't know, way ahead of BBC in decisions. And how can I describe it? To be honest, like I mean, the first game, it didn't start well, but BBC made the best out of it, and it looked for a long time that they have it. But as soon as was high ground time, Osliki, they turtled till they came online, so they won it. In game number 2, it didn't even start well for BBC. They tried to go aggressive, but each and every time they went aggressive, they had to pay for it. So in the draft, that was of course a nice decision already by Osliki, but also the decisions they made and the plays they made, starting from the first blood where they sneaked into the trees there, till the end even, like, it was just good, well played by Osliki, and then BBC's tactic, it just didn't work out. It beat so many teams, but it was not enough against Osliki Gaming. Either way, guys, that's it for now. We are coming back in the night, 2 AM. That's in 4 hours, 4.5 hours here on HeflaTV 2. So now I'm just gonna stream some gameplay on HeflaMog stream. But yeah, if you like what we do here, then follow us on Twitch, on Facebook, and Twitter. You always get the news when we are going online, etc. So just leave a like and a follow there as well. If you missed the games, you came late, no problem. You just go on YouTube there. The VODs will be immediately uploaded after we are done. And yeah, Benji, that's it. Thanks for casting with me, and shout out to all the viewers. Shout out to you. Today in the night, I'm gonna be casting with Grandis, I think. And yeah, that's it. See ya, guys. See ya soon.